Welcome, Aries. This is your weekly focus for February the 25th through to March the 3rd, 2019. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And let's get to the cards and see what they have in store for us this week. Now, we have the Eight of Wands. This is the expansion of our dreams, our desires of seeing more on the horizon. And so that's kind of where you are. Maybe you're taking stock right now of where you have gone in work and career, what you have moved into, where you have stabilized or brought yourself balance, where there's more of a need of balance, and maybe that's where you're going to extend your horizon on what you can do. So you could be seeing where you've been missing some piece of the puzzle. That could be. And our focus is on the future here. The focus is on going forward. The focus is we're at this point. And a lot of things that we have done in our past, on our path, maybe it's the last days, weeks, months, years, all those wands have growth potential. All those wands have the potential for, yes, growth, success, expansion. We have the lovers right in the middle here for us. So it is about deepening love, deepening relationships, deepening passions. It's feeling maybe a love for yourself that you never felt before. Maybe you're feeling more confident this week, more full of a vitality, maybe full of a compassion, desires, dreams, passions, love. And since the Eight of Wands, right after it is the lovers, we could be moving towards relationships and solidifying those relationships in our life this week. Taking it to the next step, making that new commitment, growing that love. If we're looking more at career, uh, this is the time to really embrace the things that you love doing most and going forward with those things in some way, in some manner. And maybe it's understanding where you held yourself back a little bit and where you need to really expand the horizons, see where you might have blocked yourself unintentionally, subconsciously, in actually moving into the desired dream, goal, want. If this is about loving yourself, I would almost advise you with these two cards to move into something new. Um, Something that you may have always been curious about, but you never kind of stepped into it and really learned anything about it, um, or you tried it a long time ago and you kind of liked it, but you never really got into it for one reason or another, and maybe revisit something like that. Stir your passions, stir your desires, uh, in order to expand your horizons. We have the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles, he is probably the most educated risk taker in the deck, maybe besides the Emperor. He's very, the tried and true path, going the long way, making the lengthy commitment. So, and he has pentacles. He has the most pentacles in the deck. Uh, he has the most solid worth and foundation and value system. He doesn't take chances. Well, he does take chances, but they're educated risk. And it's stepping into new ideas and new horizons in order to grow your wealth. I mean, our crown here is a living vine. So it's thinking of the new ways you can go forward. Or where I want to say something, but it's not the right words, and I know those words will convey the wrong message. So, um, let's see what we have in work and career. Look at this. work, career, what defines you as a person. This is the Seven of Cups. This is all those things to look at, all those things to take in. But I think here we need to expand a little bit more. Even if you think that you've got everything in place right now to go forward in your life when it comes to work or career or what defines you as a person, that you've got everything you want, there's something out there that you may find this week, that you may step into this week. So, walk with confidence. Tap into your intuition. Your intuition will be incredibly strong, but also your sage wisdom. What's drawing you? What do you know is not good for you? What do you need to step away from? What do you need to delete in your life? So this is kind of like the priority list in work and career and what defines us. Do we have our priorities straight? Are we putting the attention and the focus where we need to? Love and relationships, the Six of Swords. Going forward. There's a strength in relationships this week for you. Absolutely. It's going to new destinations. This could be about trying new things with another, taking a journey, taking an adventure together. That it doesn't need to have to be, wait till the situation is perfect or right. It can just be, and you'll wing it a little bit. Are we pushing off there without waiting for the motor? Do we need the motor to really have a good time with another? To enjoy each other's company? To tap into each other's gifts, talents, love, support, passion? So this could be definitely, we have the lovers in the middle. Let's remember that. The lovers with the Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords, if we were to read the cards that way, it's really telling us about going forward, taking that step forward when it comes to relationships. And it might be more by broadening your horizons, not waiting till everything's perfect. But definitely we don't want to knee-jerk that energy, but we want to build that passion, that commitment, that relationship. Now, that relationship could be a lover. It could be a best friend. It could be somebody close to you within the community. It could be a parent, a sibling. Who do you love? Who are you building relationships with? And what relationships do you want to take to that next level? And it's not really, it's more of expanding the horizon of where you can go with that person and growing it in that way. And then we have the Six of Wands, which is success. Do not rest on your laurels. I'm going to put that right under the lovers. So when you are doing what you are passionate about, something that you can really embrace, call your own, feel totally in balance when you're part of that environment. That's when you're going to feel successful. That's when you're really going to feel like you can do more and push forward more. So you may get revelations this week on how to actually move forward in your life, but by bringing in new things. And that might mean that you have to clear up the path a little bit, right? We have the Seven of Cups there telling us that we might have to clear up some of that clutter. Maybe some of the things that don't work truly for us in our lives. Maybe it's time to change a behavior or a habit in our life in order to free up more time for something else, or more energy for something else, or maybe more money for something else. King of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Seven of Cups read together. No knee-jerk reactions. Don't be too spontaneous in anything that you do this week. Make sure that you have some kind of solid, solid information that it is a risk, but a risk worth taking. This is really futuristic thinking this week. So it's planning projects, it's stepping towards those projects, it's maybe pushing offshore now and going forward, and giving it a try and seeing how far you get. Maybe there's some things that we need to do before we actually push off and go on that adventure, and have to really hone into where we can clean up some clutter in our life. The Six of Wands says when you go forward in what you truly love here, your passions, your dreams, your desires, that the support shows up for you. Where you lack support or tools or whatever you feel that you have a lack of, that you can't move forward with, that shows up for you. So long as you are stepping into the commitment, going forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.